batting first, I think you don't know exactly how much you need, but I think even like on any given day, if you're batting and you're getting 180 plus, then you normally think you're going to win the game. Batting second, obviously you're in Kolkata, has a little bit of advantage to a second team where the wickets become a little better, and I think that's what Mumbai capitalized on. And yeah, obviously now we lost the game, so obviously we think, or we might think that we were 20 runs short. But I think somewhere batting second, you have an idea how much to get. I think that's where we lagged a little bit. But I think overall it was a good effort by our team. Said 180 for any team would be a very good total. And we were also banking on our bowlers because we have a good bowling attack, a good spin attack, and also back to back decent fast bowling. But I think on odd days you just end up losing such games. But I think we have a lot to learn from this. Can't talk about the trend right now because you never know what if Bombay got all on 140 if it took early wickets. But but I think overall it was good, and yeah, we would do better. Yeah, I think in the middle overs we were thinking about 200. That's what we were sitting outside and discussing. But when I got out, and then Russell had a decent partnership with the captain, and somewhere I think there was a stage where both the new batsmen are in. I think it's not easy for any team to have two new batsmen in the team and on the crease and get to just go for it. I think somewhere that's where we lagged a little bit. I think if the way we got the start, we should have probably got 200, and maybe at least me or Gauti Bhai or Russell should have stayed till the end. That would be the ideal thing to do. I think what I really realized in the last couple of months, that staying on the wicket will give me runs. I think I can't just go first ball and go nuts from the first ball and expect everything to be fine. But I think what I'm trying to do here is trying to take a little bit of time in the start, where assessing the wicket, how it's going and what's happening. I think that's what Jack was telling me the other day, that even if you are 10 balls and 10 runs, it's fine, don't worry, because the way your batting is, once you get to know the wicket a little more, you have your shots and you can play all around. So I think that's what I was doing, and I'm going to trying to stick to this game plan for a long time, where this will give me success that way. Trying to be consistent would be my goal.
Sure. You mentioned Jack Tallis. Can you tell us a bit more about what he's got to you personally and to the team as Indian coach?
No, he likes to do one-on-one a lot. He doesn't talk a lot, as we all know. But that's what I just told him, that this is what he has told me, I think, which is a very valid point, and I took it really in a way where this will take my cricket maybe a step higher. And I think like as the team you say, I think he has set some goals for other players as well, individual goals, and I think they would be achieving it soon.
How comforting was it to see to have Rohit Sharma at the other end, because he played his shot, he rotated the strike when it mattered. How comforting was the whole innings with him?
Yeah, it was great to have Rohit at the other end. He's a very calm character, and he had everything under control. And the way he was playing was, he obviously had a lot of confidence that he'd be there at the end and win the game. So that obviously rubbed off on me, that he was in such good form and so calm. And I think that for me, the excitement of the IPL and gets the adrenaline going. But to have him at the other end, just doing his normal day job, run of the mill, it was like he was just seeing another game out, really settled me down.
Was that the plan going into the game, that we will see to the end and the others will fire up?
I think in 2020, ideally, you'll always have one of your top three batting a majority of the balls. If you do that, you generally get a good score on the board. Obviously, so Gambia faced a lot of balls for them, and you get a good total with guys playing around, and that's a pretty good template in 2020. If one of your top three is there or thereabouts at the end, you're generally pretty much there.
Having lost the home game, was this like a nervous entry into this one, especially KKR got a big total? I mean.
Yeah, it was a little bit, obviously, a really disappointing performance, not just a loss in Mumbai. So we felt the pressure to perform well tonight, and obviously they put a pretty good score on the board. But fantastic opening partnership, really lay the foundations to get there at the end, and a masterstroke to send in Mitch McClenaghan, and got a few sixes away. So he really got some momentum.
Was the pitch much different from the one you played on the final? How ball was coming onto the bat nicely?
I think it was a pretty similar pitch. I don't know if it was exactly the same pitch or not, but it played pretty similar. I think both sides in the World T20 final didn't bat as well as they should have, lost early wickets, and it's hard to get a good score from there. But yeah, I think tonight you saw two two good partnerships at the top of innings from both sides, which obviously leads to better totals.
You have been batting well in the World Cup. Is that form helping you in the IPLs? Are you used to the conditions?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, in the World Cup we played at the same venues a couple of times, so obviously you didn't experience all the conditions. But personally, I felt like I've been playing well for a few months. South Africa had a decent tour over there in the one day in 2020s, coming into the World Cup, and feeling pretty good form. I think as well today, having played my first IPL game and seen what it's all about, there's less surprises today, and I could sort of focus more on the cricket as opposed to getting that wow factor of the crowd and the razzmatazz of the IPL.
How much was the workout with Pandey yesterday, the throwdowns he gave you, useful today?
Yeah, very useful. He's obviously, you pinch yourself that someone like Ricky Ponting's throwing balls at you. It's obviously one of the great things of the IPL to meet these guys. And now I have a specific routine that I like to go through before a bat and before games, and facing throwdowns, some nice throwdowns to build my confidence is the key part of that. And to have a guy like him doing it and obviously passing on some information and making you feel good and comfortable is key to performing the next day.